Good afternoon. It's lunch break. Brought to you by Protien. Probably should have got a straw. So what's everybody think with the Russia-Ukraine stuff? Is Trump going to get it resolved, or are we going back to war? I'd really hoped that his second term would leave a legacy of no new wars, but it seems like maybe that's going to change. Got some folks watching. Say hi so we know you're here. Yeah, it's a bad deal, Slideshow Bob. Thanks for being here. If you guys haven't tried these Premier Protein shakes, I know that's backwards in the camera, but Fiend Dog driving home. 30 grams of protein, 5 grams of carbohydrates, 3 grams of fat. It's not keto. It's definitely not carnivore. But it's a great way to get some extra protein in. Trees be safe. It's tough to get to the bottom of them. The shakes, that is. They're frothy. We'll kill that one. Two. Has anybody seen or heard the latest? I guess I should have checked the news before I just jumped on the StreamYard and decided to talk about it. But where are we at since the sun came up in America today on the Russia-Ukraine stuff? So I can go to the news. Ukraine strikes Russian strategic bomber airfield. Reuters 2 hours ago. Hamas launches first attack on Israel since ceasefire collapse. It's 9 hours ago, Fox News. What part of Ukraine? How big a drone? Ukraine's a huge landmass. Like Kiev got hit, the capital, or what kind of target? Was it something important? I don't know, a hospital. Okay, that's an important target. Generally off limits. Hospitals, War's hell, and I guess there's no making rules to war, but Northeast Sumi region. Not familiar with Sumi, but I can picture the Northeast. It's more to the Russian side, so that's in that area they want. Pat Wright says, "Hey-oh," in my mind. He's probably asleep by now. Pat's surely asleep. If not, he's got a link. Speaking of links, I guess I could always drop one in here. We know Teresa's not going to join. Many have tried and all have failed. Was pleased to see we got confirmation of life on Sophia the other night. She's normally real active. And for her to just basically go social media present silence kind of concerned me. Slideshow Bob says, President of Congo has officially sought assistance from President Trump to bring peace to the region. He offered vast mineral resources. Well, that's a good trade. Yeah, I think the end of colonialism, the end of American colonialism should probably be here, but then realizing that China, with their Belt and Road Initiative, the exploitation in these African and South American countries is going to happen, whether we participate in it or not. So if there's going to be winners and losers, we might as well participate and be winners. The need for these rare earth metals, the lithium, the cobalt, the copper, that's not going away. Somebody's going to mine it, somebody's going to refine it, and it's going to end up in our tech, in our buildings, etc., infrastructure. I'm glad to see we're doing something to consider using our resources domestically. But as far as abroad, if the essentially slave labor is going to occur, it might as well happen under our supervision, where they stand a chance of not being overly exploited, and where we, once it becomes our sphere of influence, we can kind of Americanize those places, bring clean water and healthcare and resources, human resources. Boy, that was a big tangent. So anyways, I'm just saying, if somebody's got to be there and somebody's going to do it, it might as well be us. Because if it's not us, it's going to be Russia or China. We ought not leave those pieces on the table for them to claim. If you agree, disagree, sound off in the chat. Let me know if I'm wrong. I don't know everything. I don't know 1/10 of everything. This won't be a real long video today. I'm only taking a 30-minute lunch. We got some school activities tonight to attend. Taking a short lunch so I can leave early. So it'll be fun. Patriot from Warsaw in Tactical Muffin Top's Discord said, what Trump is dealing with is a complete sociopath, aka Putin. You can't always reason with them. Meaning sociopaths. Late lunch buddy. You're my late lunch buddy? Or you're telling me I'm having a late lunch. Or you're having a late lunch. I don't know. This is about my normal lunchtime. I may or may not make it back in time this evening for your show, Muffin Top. Yeah, 2 p.m. is when I normally go to lunch. Oh, that was good. I wish Honda could have heard that swallow. I'm having a late lunch. Oh, it's always green here. The trees are even starting to be green. Fiend Dog says 11:45 a.m. is lunchtime. Yeah, if you wear suspenders and your waistband comes up to your armpits. You had your bagel and lox for breakfast at 3:30 in the morning. RGK 762. Good afternoon, sir or madam. I assume sir, but we don't like to assume. Slideshow Bob. IG Trump is signing the executive order, bring education back to the states today. Cool. I'm all right with that. Less central control is better. You would rather have 50 small tyrants that are close to their constituents than one major tyrant that's miles away in a separate jurisdiction. I don't know what the IG Trump means, though. IG Trump is signing the executive order to bring education back to the states today. RGK has his lunch at 11, and he is a sir. Oh, IG is I guess. See, IG is Instagram to me when it's all caps. But thanks for learning me. Grit and Grace says, hey, y'all. Hello, Grit and Grace. Muffin Top says, what's up, Grit and Grace? So, World War III, that's the subject at hand. Is it inevitable? Is Trump going to continue his legacy of no new foreign wars? Or are we going to get into a new one? What's everybody think? Oh, you ever open your eyes real wide and you can actually feel your eyelids like pop? I just got that. It feels good. My allergies are killing me today. All the tree sex is in the air. Oh, we got some answers. Let's see. I don't think we're going to get into it, Slideshow Bob says. It's going to be a World War II scenario again. Grit and Gray says we need to worry about shit here first. Muffin Top says, man, we'll always fight, especially when strings are pulled. Well, I mean, strings are always pulled to get wars started. Wars aren't two guys just having a dispute over dinner. Mustache won't split right. RGK 762. Think it's all going to cool down with Trump. Well, I hope so. I sure hope so. But I don't see how. I mean, it's really not our ceasefire to negotiate. I know we've sent the majority of the war aid, but diplomatically speaking, we can't negotiate peace for another country, if that makes sense. Like if Muffin Top and I were having a fight, we're duking it out. We both give each other some licks. Muffin Top's bottom's dripping. Pat can't come over and negotiate a ceasefire between he and Muffin Top on my behalf. Don't poke the bear. Doing great. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever you all decide. But like, share, sub. Slideshow Bob says, I'm more curious on what Rubio's been doing since he's been pretty silent after that botched mineral rights deal. I didn't realize there was a botched mineral rights deal. I guess I'm out of the loop. Sorry, I'm very self-conscious. I do these live streams. It makes me fidget. Muffin Top says he fights dirty. I bet you do. You probably got that big boy mantra. If I can just get on top of you, it's all over. I know. That was always my plan in school. I don't have to box you good. I just have to sumo wrestle you good. RGK 762 says thumbs up. I appreciate it. Colombia is trying to make a mineral deal with us to remove Russia. See, that's what I'm saying. I think I think American colonialism should end, but I recognize that is unrealistic because there are still countries that are mineral rich that are going to be exploited globally. And if somebody's got to do it, it might as well be us. Yesterday's pomade. Good afternoon, everyone, he says. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Pomade. Tactical Muffin Top sent some sort of sticker. Looks like an autistic Hulk cube. I also have an Instagram account. Most of the video shorts are just duplicate uploads, re-uploads of the same stuff here on YouTube that's on Instagram. But there's some other stuff. I've got to get some more content filmed The little test fire videos are just kind of as they present themselves. But I think I'll probably have some exclusive content for both moving forward. Give folks reason to check both out. And if y'all haven't checked out Pat Riot in the morning, drive time, he's usually doing a live between about 6 and 7 a.m. most mornings now, as a way to keep himself awake while he's driving on the road. RGK 762, just for your information, Missouri Ozark better than Arkansas Ozark. Cool. Yeah, when that came up in the discussion the other night, I told him I didn't have a dog in the fight on which half was better. I just know what kind of people live in the Arkansas side of the Ozark Mountains. Up kind of north central Arkansas, you've got the last outcropping of white supremacists that live up there. I mean, like, they pay for the road signs and the radio station and everything. Like, you start getting close, you know you're in their area. Slideshow Bob asked, "Does anything good come in the shop?" There's been some stuff. If you guys are into concealable hammer-fired guns, the new Smith CSX E series, we've had a few of those. I know a guy that's got one that's been super happy with it. He got the 3.1 so that it would fit the holster he already had. And he's ran 7 different brands of ammunition through it without any issues. He's super satisfied with it. 400 plus rounds total now. The last that I saw. Something's going on with the HKCC9s, though. They're not shipping many of those. Like, there have not been. We had 2 back before Christmas, and then they've just been kicking them down. They keep saying, you get 2 next month for allocation. We're rolling it back. You get 2. January's will ship in February, and then February came and went, and they were gone. We just had a guy ask about that. I was looking. ARs have kind of slowed down, both the demand for them, and I think the price will get better if nothing crazy starts happening in the news, but I don't know. No, I didn't see your snowdrift video. That's what I should have done. Instead of doing this live, I should have got caught up with all your footage. I'm sorry, Muffin Top. Well, been live for 24 minutes, and I have basically used up all of my 30-minute lunch. So any closing remarks? Questions, comments, concerns? Before we shut her down? All right. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Thank you all for being here. Get back in and sell some more pews. Keep your eye on the news. And join Tactical Muffin Top's Discord. He started a new war news file, so we can keep an update on that stuff. Y'all have a good one. And remember to stay lawfully armed. Peace out.